Have you ever caught yourself reaching for something, only to feel just a little unsteady? Like your body isn't quite reacting the way it used to? Maybe it happened while getting up too quickly from a chair or stepping off a curb without thinking. That tiny wobble might not seem like much, until one day it is. Losing your balance isn't just about getting older. It's about small, everyday habits that quietly chip away at your stability. And the truth is, most people don't even notice it happening until it's too late. But here's the good news. It's not inevitable. With the right awareness and a few small adjustments, you can stay steady, strong, and confident in your steps at any age. So today, we're going to talk about something that could literally save you from a fall, an injury, or even a hospital stay. We're diving into 5 common mistakes that silently cause 95% of balance issues in older adults. Most of these are things you might be doing without realizing it. But once you know, you'll be able to take control. One small change at a time. Let's start with one of the biggest balance killers, ignoring leg strength. Now I know what you might be thinking. I walk every day, isn't that enough? Walking is great for general movement, but it doesn't always build the specific muscles that keep you stable. Your thighs, your calves, even the muscles in your feet, these are your foundation. When they weaken, your body loses its ability to react quickly, especially when something unexpected happens like a slippery floor or a sudden step down. Think about it like the legs of a chair. If one starts to wear out, you might not notice it right away. But sit on it the wrong way and it could tip over in a second. Your body works the same way. Doing simple strength exercises, like seated leg lifts, standing calf raises, or just getting up and down from a chair a few extra times a day, can make a world of difference. It doesn't have to be complicated, just consistent. Now, closely tied to that is the second mistake, not paying attention to posture. Over the years, we naturally tend to hunch forward, especially if we spend a lot of time reading, watching TV, or even just feeling tired. But when your head and shoulders drift forward, your center of gravity shifts. And that small shift makes you more likely to lose your balance. Imagine stacking books. If they're neatly aligned, they're stable. But tilt one a little too far, forward, and suddenly the whole stack is at risk. That's your posture. Simply standing tall, pulling your shoulders back gently, and lifting your chin, even just a few times a day, can help retrain your body to find that stable center again. Try it right now if you can. Stand tall. Breathe in. Feel how much more grounded you are? That's not just good posture, that's prevention. Stability isn't about being perfect or moving like you're 25 again. It's about knowing how your body works today and giving it the tools it needs to support you tomorrow. And now that we've talked about leg strength and posture, let's take a closer look at something that most people never connect to balance at all, but might be affecting you more than you realize. Your feet. That's right. Your feet are one of the most overlooked pieces of the balance puzzle, and one of the biggest mistakes people make, wearing the wrong shoes. It might seem simple, but the type of shoe you wear can either support your stability or silently sabotage it. Many older adults wear soft, worn-out shoes because they're comfortable. But what we call comfort isn't always support. Shoes that lack firm soles, ankle support, or good grip can throw off your balance just enough to make a fall more likely. Flip-flops, slippers with no back, shoes with high heels or smooth soles, they all make your footing uncertain, even inside your own home. Think about it like this. Would you build a house on a shaky foundation? Of course not. And yet every step you take begins with your feet. Look for shoes that have a wide base, a strong grip, and keep your heel secure. Even inside the house, a supportive pair of non-slip slippers can help keep you grounded and safe. But it's not just about what you wear, it's also about what you feel. And that brings us to another critical point. Ignoring numbness or tingling in the feet. It's so common, especially with conditions like diabetes or circulation issues, that many people brush it off as just part of aging. But when your feet go numb, your brain gets less feedback about where your body is in space. That means your reflexes are slower, and your ability to catch yourself if you trip is reduced. If you've noticed pins and needles, burning, or loss of sensation in your feet, don't ignore it. It's your body's way of waving a red flag. See a doctor and if needed, work with a physical therapist to improve circulation and nerve function. Even something as simple as gently massaging your feet each morning or soaking them in warm water can improve blood flow and awareness. Now let's talk about something that might surprise you: multitasking while walking. Sounds harmless, right? You might walk while talking to someone, checking your phone, or even mentally running through your grocery list. But here's the thing: balance requires focus. And as we age, the ability to split that focus becomes harder without us even noticing. Think about the last time you were walking through a parking lot while digging for your keys or chatting on the phone. It only takes one uneven patch of pavement or one missed step, and suddenly, you're off balance. This isn't about fear, it's about awareness. Give walking your full attention, even if it's just from the kitchen to the living room. Slow down, look ahead, and stay present in the moment. That one simple shift can prevent a fall that could change everything. Your body wants to keep you upright. It's been doing it since the day you took your first steps. But now, it needs your help, your attention, your care, your commitment to the little things that make a big difference. So as we move forward, let's turn our attention to the final mistake that catches so many people off guard. Not because it's hard to fix, but because it's often completely invisible until it's too late. And that's skipping routine balance exercises. Now I get it. When we think about staying active, we often picture walking, maybe a bit of stretching or light weights, and those are all good. But balance is a skill, just like flexibility or strength. If you don't train it, you start to lose it. And the scary part? Most people don't realize their balance is fading until they experience a close call, or worse, a fall. The mistake isn't just not exercising, it's not training. For balance specifically. See, balance depends on your eyes, your inner ear, and your muscles all working together. But as we age, that connection weakens. The good news is, you can strengthen it again, just like a muscle. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership. It can be as simple as standing on one foot while brushing your teeth, walking heel to toe down a hallway, or gently shifting your weight side to side while holding onto a chair. It's not about doing a lot. It's about doing it regularly. Just 5 minutes a day can wake up the balance system in your body and remind it how to keep you steady. Even practicing standing still with your eyes closed, safely, next to something you can hold on to, can improve your body's internal awareness. These small moments add up, and they teach your body how to respond faster, how to recover quicker, and how to stay upright when life throws you off course. And while we're talking about awareness, let's not forget the emotional side of balance. Yes, your mindset plays a role too. Fear of falling can actually cause you to fall. It's a strange thing, but when you move with hesitation, your muscles tighten, your posture shifts, and your reactions slow down. That's why confidence is so important. Confidence comes from preparation. From knowing you're doing the right things to keep yourself strong, stable, and in control. You don't have to become a fitness guru or spend hours a day working out. You just need a few smart habits done with intention every single day. Let's take a moment and really think about how much power you have right now. You've already taken the first step just by being here, by learning, by caring about your health. That means more than you know. It shows that you're not giving in to the myth that aging means decline. You're building a foundation that lets you stay active, independent, and vibrant. Not just for yourself, but for the people who love and count on you. Now take a deep breath. Lift your chin, feel your feet on the ground. That's your anchor. That's your body saying, I'm still here, I've got you. Remember these 5 common mistakes: letting your legs weaken, poor posture, wearing unsupportive shoes, walking without awareness, and skipping balance training. They're all fixable. They're not a life sentence, they're just signals, guiding you back towards strength. So as you move forward, take it one step at a time, literally and figuratively, and don't be afraid to share your progress. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you're doing to stay steady and strong. You might inspire someone else to take action too. If you found this video helpful, give it a like. And if you want more simple, uplifting tips to help you stay active, independent, and full of life after 60, Make sure to subscribe and join our growing community. Here's to living with strength, with confidence, and with joy. Because balance isn't just about how you walk, it's about how you live. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with something that goes beyond balance. Because this journey we're on, it's not just about avoiding mistakes. It's about adding back the things that make life feel full, strong, and steady. And sometimes, that starts with slowing down just enough to notice what your body is really telling you. Have you ever had one of those days where you feel a little off, but you can't quite explain why? Maybe you're more tired than usual. Maybe your steps feel heavier, or you're a little more cautious going up the stairs. These subtle changes are worth paying attention to. They're your body's quiet signals, not alarms, but gentle nudges saying, let's take care of this now. One of the most powerful things you can do is create a daily check-in routine. It doesn't need to be long, just a few minutes in the morning to ask yourself, how do my legs feel today? Am I standing tall? Did I sleep well? Am I hydrated? These little questions build awareness, and awareness builds safety. It's not about being paranoid, it's about being proactive. And speaking of hydration, let's not overlook how much water affects your balance. Dehydration leads to low blood pressure, dizziness, even confusion, and those are all balance killers. As we age, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable, so we have to be more intentional. A glass of water first thing in the morning, and regular sips throughout the day can do more than you think. It's a small act of kindness you give to your body every day. Another thing, don't go it alone. One of the biggest unspoken risks to balance is isolation. When you stop moving with others, when you stop engaging socially, your motivation to stay active often slips. And when movement slows, muscles weaken, confidence drops, and the cycle begins. So reach out. Walk with a friend. Join a gentle exercise group, even if it's online. Ask a grandchild to be your balance buddy. Human connection keeps us moving, and movement is life. You're never too old to build new rhythms, new friendships, or even new strength. And if you've had a fall in the past or a close call that shook you, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not broken. You are not fragile. You are capable. Yes, you may need to move differently now, but different doesn't mean defeated. Different just means you're adapting, and that is something to be proud of. Balance is not a one-time fix. It's a daily commitment, a quiet practice of listening to your body, making small adjustments, and showing up for yourself, even on the days when it feels hard. So here's what I want you to remember. Your body is still working for you. It's asking for your attention, not your fear. And every step you take to support it, whether it's standing taller, stretching a little more, or choosing safer shoes, is a step towards strength, freedom, and confidence. If this message speaks to you, take a moment to like this video. And if you haven't yet, subscribe so we can keep growing together. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might be the exact encouragement someone else needs today. You've got this. One steady step at a time. Here's to balance, to courage, and to living your best life at every age.